Hello grade 8 children. Today I am here to teach you chapter 17 in your textbook, that's equations. We'll see what are equations because you need to know the basics to continue grade 9, 10, 11 work. Look at this one, x plus 3. It's an algebraic expression. When equating this to 12, so what can you get? So when you equate x plus 3 to 12, you get an equation. In equation, you get two sides with the equal sign. Look at this one, 2x plus 5 is an algebraic expression. X minus 4 is also an algebraic expression. By equating these expressions, what we get? We get an equation. So we get 2x plus 5 is equal to x minus 4. So this is an equation. Look at this one. 3x plus 7 is equal to x plus 15. It's an equation. Only one unknown x is there. So can you see only x is the unknown letter. Index of x is 1. So what is index means? The power. Power of x is 1. So when the power of x is 1, we call this is a simple equation. So in this chapter, we are doing solving simple equations. Look at this one, 5x minus 3 equals 7. In this equation, finding the value of the unknown x is called solving equations. So solving means finding a value for the unknown letter. The value of x is called the solution of the equation. So what are the terms that you need to know? Solution of the equation, what is solving equation, and what are simple equations. Take this one, 5x minus 3 equals 7. So observe how you get this equation. So first multiply x by 5. So you get 5x. Subtract 3 from the answer. So this is the answer, 5x. Subtract 3 from that, 5x minus 3. Equate to 7. So when you equate to 7, 5x minus 3 equate to 7, you get this equation, simple equation. Now if you are asked to solve this linear equation, the simple equation, so what is the first step you have to do? You have to first add 3 to both sides. So first we'll do that. 5x minus 3, add 3 to the left hand side. You have to do the same thing for the right hand side. So what you get? This minus 3 and plus 3 get cancelled out. You get 5x equals 10. How you get x? So you need to then divide both sides by 5. So you divide both sides by 5. So what you get? This 5 get cancelled out. 10 divided by 5, you get 2. Solution is 2 means we call it x equals 2. That's the solution of the simple equation. Now how you check the accuracy of the solution, whether this is correct or wrong? So what you can do, you take the left hand side, substitute the value you got here and see whether you get the same answer for the right hand side. So we'll do that. Take the left hand side, 5x minus 3. Substitute x equals to 5 times 2 minus 3. 5 times 2, 10. 10 minus 3, you get 7. Now what's the right hand side number? Right hand side number is also 7. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means x equals 2. The solution is correct to the simple equation. Now, when you are solving equations, inverse operations are important. What's the inverse operation of minus 3? Inverse is the opposite. So, that's plus 3. So, when you do that, the terms get cancelled out. Plus 5 is the inverse of plus 5, minus 5. Multiplied by 7. You have to do divide by 7. Division by 11, multiplied by 11. Multiplied by minus 2, divide by minus 2. Divide by minus 6 is multiplication of minus 6. So, these are the inverse operations. When you are solving equations, you need to know inverse operations. Construct equation for the following statements. When adding 4 to x, so adding 4 to x is 10 equals to 10. So, this is an equation. Look at the next one. When subtracting 9 from x, 9 from x, so x minus 9 is equal to 11. Third one, multiply x by 2. So, multiply x by 2 is 2x and add 3 plus 3. The answer is 5. So, you can write equals to 5. Divide unknown term by 5. So, we'll take the unknown term x, divide by 5, x over 5 and subtract 8. Subtract 8, the answer is 6. So, this is an equation. Look at this one. Multiply unknown term by 5. So, what's that? 5x. And subtract 3. Subtract 3, the answer is 11. So, when you have given expression like this, you need to know how to construct an equation. Another one, subtract thrice of x from 10. So, from 10 means 10 comes first. 10 minus thrice of x and divide it by 2. So, divide the whole thing by 2. The answer is 11. Subtract 11 from x. So, x minus 11. Multiply the answer by 5. So, when you are multiplying an expression, make sure that you put brackets. Multiply by 5. The answer is 9. Next one. Subtract 3 from multiple of 4 with the unknown. If the unknown is x, multiple of 4 means 4x. Subtract 3 from this one. So, 4x minus 3. Multiply the answer by 11. So, this is an expression. Make sure that you put brackets and multiply by 11. The answer is 8. This one, divide x by 5, x over 5. And multiply by 3. So, multiply by 3 means you can write 3x. 3x over 5. Subtract 8 from the answer. This is the answer. Subtract 8. The result is 7. Next one. Multiply x by 5. So, what is that? 5x. Subtract 4 from that. So, minus 4. This is equal to answer you get when multiply x by 4, that means 4x, x by 4, and add 11. So 4x plus 11. So this is all are equations, simple equations. The power of x, the index of x is 1. That's why we call simple equations. Solve the following equations. Solving means finding the value for the unknown letter. So 3x plus 1 equals 10. So what's the first step? You have to get rid of this plus 1. Subtract 1 from both sides. So you get 3x there. 10 minus 1, 9. What's the next step? Divide both sides by 3 to get rid of this 3. You get x equals 9 divided by 3. You get x equals 3. So the solution for this simple equation is x equals 3. So when you substitute that value to left hand side, you need to get 10. We'll check that. 3 times 3, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. So the answer is correct. Now take this one. 5x minus 1 equals 19. So you have to get rid of this minus 1. So how you get rid of the minus 1? We have to add plus 1 to both sides. Then what you get here? 5x you get here. 19 plus 1 is 20. Then you have to divide this by 5 to get rid of this 5 in front of x. Then x becomes 20 divided by 5 is 4. Now check the left hand side. 5 times 4, 20. 20 minus 1, 19. So left hand side equals to right hand side. This one, plus 8 is there. How you get rid of this plus 8? Subtract 8 from both sides. You get 7x. 43 minus 8, 35. Now divide this by 7. 35 divided by 7 is 5. You get x here. X equals 5. We'll check it. 5 times 7, 35. 35 plus 8, 43. This one, there's a fraction also, divided by 2. But we have to first get rid of this plus 3. So x over 2. So subtract 3 from both sides. Then you get x over 2. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Now inverse operation of division. Divided by 2. What's the inverse operation? Multiply by 2. So multiply both sides by 2. So you get 4 here. This side x equals 4. Now we'll check it. 4 divided by 2, 2. 2 plus 3, 5. The answer is correct. Another one. Now the constant is 4. So how you get rid of 4? You can subtract 4 from both sides. Now you get 3x. 16 minus 4, 12. Now to get x, you divide both sides by 3. So what's the answer? X equals 4. 12 divided by 3. 4 times 3, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. So you are getting right hand side answer. Another one, 9x minus 5 equals 40. So you have to get rid of this minus 5. 9x minus 5. So you add 5 to both sides. 40 plus 5. So you get 45 here. 9x on the left hand side. Now divide this by 9. 45 divided by 9. What you get? X equals 5. Check it. Left hand side. X equals 5. 9 times 5. 45. 45 minus 5. You get 40. simple equations where the coefficient of the unknown is a fraction now. Look at this one. Multiply x by 1/3 and add 4. The answer is 6. Find x. So how you construct the equation? Multiply x by 1/3. So here x by 1/3, you can write x over 3. Add 4 to that. X over 3 plus 4. Then as answer is 6, you can equate x over 3 plus 4 is equal to 6. Now we need to solve this. How you solve this equation? You have to subtract 4 from both sides. So x over 3 plus 4. Subtract 4. 6 minus 4. What's 6 minus 4? You get 2. Here you get x over 3. Now this is divided by 3. What's the inverse operation of divided by 3? Multiply by 3. So multiply by 3 both sides. You get 6 here and x. So x equals 6. We'll check it. 6 divided by 3, 2. 2 plus 4, you get 6. Solve the following equations. First, you have to think about the addition part. How you get rid of addition part? Subtract 2. So what you get here? 3. 1/4 x is 3, or x over 4 is 3. So how you get rid of this 4? Multiply both sides by 4. So you get x equals 12. This one, minus 7 is there. So add 7. 9 plus 7, 16. So you get 1/3 x equals 16. How you get rid of this 1/3? Multiply both sides by 3. So you get x equals 3 times 6, 18. 1 remaining. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So the answer is x equals 48. Now we'll check whether answer is correct. 48 divided by 3, you get 16. 16 minus 7, that's 48 over 3 is 16. 16 minus 7, that's 9. This one, 1 over 5x plus 4 equals 6. Subtract 4. So when you subtract 4, you get 2 here. 6 minus 4. 1 over 5x there. How you get rid of this 5 in the denominator? Multiply both sides by 5. That's the inverse operation. So multiply by 5. You get 10 here. Here x. X equals 10. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 plus 4, 6. That's correct. This one, 1 over 9x minus 1. Add 1 to get rid of this minus 1. Add 1. So you get 2. So 1 over 9 x is 2. How you get rid of this 9 in the denominator? Multiply by 9. Multiply by 9. You get 18. So x equals 18. Now we look at equations with brackets. There are x marbles in a box. When add 3 and multiply by 2, the answer is 20. So how can we construct an equation? X number of marbles, when you add 3 to x, that's x plus 3. Multiply by 2. So when you get an expression here, multiplied by 2 means you need to put brackets here. Multiplied by 2. The answer is 20. So as the answer is 20, you can write 2 times x plus 3 is equal to 20. Now, how you solve this equation? How you solve this equation? So you can expand brackets as well as without expanding brackets you can solve this equation. So we'll do both ways. Take 2x plus 3 equals 20. We'll do without expanding brackets. I want to get rid of this 2. Divide both sides by 2. You get x plus 3 equals 20 divided by 2 is 10. So what's x? Plus 3 means subtract 3. 10 minus 3 becomes 7. So x equals 7. Now if you are expanding brackets, what you do? You have to multiply all the terms inside the brackets with the outside number. 2x plus 6 equals 20. Now get rid of plus 6. You have to subtract 6. So 14 is 2x. Now divide both sides by 2. You get x equals 7. So both ways you get the same answer. Now look at this one. Solve the equations without expanding brackets. So first we'll practice without expanding. We have to get rid of this 3. So what you do? You can divide both sides by 3. Then this 3 get cancelled out. You get x plus 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now you have to get rid of this plus 1. So you subtract minus. You subtract 1. 5 minus 1, you get 4. X equals 4. Just substitute and see. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 times 3, 15. Here, 7x minus 2 equals 40. Without expanding, you can first divide both sides by 7 to get rid of this 7. You get x minus 2 equals 14 divided by 7 is 2. Now, how can you get rid of this minus 2? Add 2 to both sides. You get 4 here. X equals 4. 4 minus 2, 2. 2 times 7, 14. That's correct. Another one. Without expanding brackets. What can you do? You can divide both sides by 11 to get rid of this 11. 22 divided by 11 is 2. Now you have to add 1 to get rid of this minus 1. 3 equals x. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 times 11 is 22. We need to get rid of 8 here. Divide both sides by 8. You get x plus 1 equals 3. 24 divided by 8. Now subtract 1 from both sides. You get x equals 2. So 2 plus 1, 3. 3 times 8, 24. Solve following equations with expanding brackets. Now we'll practice with expanding brackets. So you have to multiply both the inside numbers by the outside number. 3 times x, 3x. 3 times minus 1, minus 3. That's 15. Now add 3 to both sides. 15 plus 3, 18. You get 3x here. Now divide both sides by 3. You get x equals 6. 6 minus 1, 5. 5 times 3, 15. This one, multiply and expand brackets. 6x plus 6 equals 80. Now subtract 6. You get 12 equals 6x. Now divide both sides by 6. X equals 2. Now substitute 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 times 6, 18. Expand brackets. 7x plus 14 equals 35. Now subtract 14 from both sides. So what's the answer here? 1 and 2, 21 is 7x. Divide both sides by 7. You get x equals 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 times 7, 35. This one 11 outside. So multiply 11x minus 33 equals 22. Add 33. You get 55 equals 11x. Divide this by 11. You get x equals 5. Solve the following equations. You get fraction as well as numbers added. So what's the first step we can do? You can get rid of this plus 1. Subtract 1 from both sides. 2 minus 1, 1. So you get 5 minus x over 3 is this. Now this is divided by 3. How you get rid of this 3? Multiply both sides by 3. 3 get cancelled out. You get 5 minus x equals 3. Now minus x, so you have to get rid of this plus 5. So subtract 5 from both sides. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Here minus x. How you get rid of this minus 1? Divide or multiply by minus 1 both sides. You get minus get cancelled out and you get positive x. Minus becomes plus. So plus 2. Check the answer. 5 minus 2, 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. 1 plus 1, you get 2. This one, 3p minus 4 over minus 5 plus 1 equals 3. First, how you get rid of this plus 1? Subtract 1 from both sides. So 3p minus 4 over minus 5 plus 1 and subtract 1. 3 minus 1, you get 2. And here 1 and minus 1 get cancelled out. You get 3p minus 4 over minus 5. Now minus 5 in the denominator. So multiply both sides by minus 5. So this minus 5 and this minus 5 get cancelled out. So you get 3p minus 4 equals minus 10. Now add 4 to both sides. Minus 10 plus 4, minus 6. Here you get 3p. Divide this by 3. You get p equals minus 2. Now we'll check whether it works. Minus 2 times 3, minus 6. Minus 6 and minus 4, minus 10. Minus 10 divided by minus 5, plus 2. Plus 2 plus 1, plus 3. You are getting the right hand side answer. problems related to simple equations. So worded problems, we need to construct an equation and then try to solve. In a till, there are 20 coins of 5 rupees and 2 rupees. The total amount is 85 rupees. If X is number of 5 rupee coins, number of 2 rupee coins, how can you find out? Altogether, 85 coins are there. So we know when you take coins, 5 rupee coins and 2 rupee coins, altogether there are 20 coins. If X number of 5 rupee coins are there, what's the remaining one? 20 minus X. So that's 2 rupee coins. So 20 minus X is the number of 2 rupee coins. Amount of 5 rupee coins. 1 coin worth 5 rupees. X coins are there. So what's the value? 5 X rupees are there. Amount of 2 rupees coins. Now 20 minus X coins are there. Each one 2 rupees. 2 times 20 minus X. This is also in rupees, the total amount. Now, altogether 85 rupees are there. So, how can you construct an equation for total amount of money in the till? 85 is equal to 5x and 2 times 20 minus x. 5x, that's 5 rupee coins, and 2 times 20 minus x. So that's the total amount of money. Find the number of 5 rupee coins in the till. That means we need to solve the equation. So we'll write down the equation and try to solve. So we need to expand brackets first. 5x, 85 here, 2 times 20, that's 40, minus 2x. Now add like terms, 5x minus 2x, you get 3x. We need to get rid of this 40. Subtract 40 from both sides. You get 3x is equal to, here, 45. Now divide this by 3. You get 9. You get 1 and 5. So 15 equals x. X means number of 5 rupee coins. So what's the answer? Find number of 5 rupee coins is 15 coins. 15 coins are there. So there are 15 5 rupee coins. Now we'll find out how many 2 rupee coins are there. So we found out 15. So 85. Not 85. So altogether 20 coins are there. 15 coins are 5 rupee coins. So number of 2 rupee coins are 5. Now we'll check whether we get 85 rupees. 2 rupee coins 5 and 5 rupee coins 15. 10 and here 75. So you get 85. So that's correct. That means the total value is 85 rupees. Another problem. There are 7 pencils and 3 pens in a box. Price of a pencil is X rupees. Price of a pencil is X rupees. Price of a pen is 12 rupees more than a pencil. Find the price of a pen. Price of a pencil is X. 12 more than that, X plus 12. So what about price of 3 pence? 3 pence are there, so you multiply by 3. 3 X plus 12. Price of 7 pencils. 1 pencil is X rupees. 7 pencils, 7X. The price for 7 pencils and 3 pens is 136. Construct an equation. We know that 7x is for number of 7x is for 7 pencils. And what about 3 pens? 3 into x plus 12. So when you add these two, it's 136 rupees. So this is the equation. Solve the equation and find the price of a pencil and a pen. So we need to solve this equation. 7x plus 3 x plus 12 equals 136. What's the first step? You can expand brackets. 7x plus 3x. 3 times 12, 36 is equal to 136. Now 7x and 3x, 10x. Subtract 36 from both sides. You get 10x. 136 minus 36, you get 100. When you divide this by 10, both sides, you get x equals 10. So that means x is the price of a pencil. So price of a pencil is ₹10. So what about the price of a pen? Price of a pen is 12 more than that. 12 plus 10, 22 rupees. Now we'll check whether this is correct. 7 pencils. 7 pencils means 7 times 10. 3 pens. 3 times 22. Check whether we are getting 136, 70 and 66. So when you add it, yes, you are getting 136. So that means answer is correct. Another one, there are 40 students in a class. X number of boys are there. Find the number of girls. Altogether 40. X number of boys are there, so the remaining students are girls. 40 minus x. 50 rupees was given to a boy and 20 rupees was given to a girl. The total amount was given is 1,700 rupees. Find the amount spent for boys. So 50 rupees to a boy. How many boys are there? X number of boys. So amount spent for boys is 50 into x. That's 50x. Now we'll look at the next one. The amount spent for girls. How many girls are there? 40 minus x. 40 minus x into 20. 20 into 40 minus x. Construct an equation using the total amount spent. What's the total? 50x for boys and the total is 1700. So we'll construct an equation. 50x, that's for boys. And for girls, that's 20 into 40 minus x. The total is 1700. So that's an equation. Try to solve this. What's the first step we can do? We can expand brackets. So we'll solve that. 50x plus 20, 40 minus x here is equal to 1700. First multiply. 50x. 20 times 40, you get 800. 20 minus into minus x minus 20x. Now, what's the next step? You can simplify. 50 minus 20, that's 30. And now we can subtract 800 from both sides. You get 30x is equal to 1700 minus 18. 900. So 30x is 900. Divide this by 30. X equals, what's the value? 90 divided by 3, that means 30. So what's x? X is the number of boys. So you need to find out number of boys and girls. So this is number of boys. So how many girls are there? Number of girls. Number of girls are 40 minus x. 40 minus x, that means 40 minus 30, that's 10. So 30 boys and 10 girls are there. Look at this question. Father's age is 4 times his son's age now. 4 years before, father's age is 7 times his son's age. Then the total age was 32 years. Fill in the blank. So if son's age is x, what's father's age? 4 times his son's age. That's 4x. 4 years before. So 4 years before, what's son's age? X minus 4. Father's age was 7 times his son's age, x minus 4. So this is father's age, this is son's age. The total age was 32. So how you construct an equation? So you can write this plus x minus 4 is equal to 32. Now we'll try to solve that. Find father's age and son's age. That means you have to solve the equation. 7 times x minus 4 plus x minus 4 is equal to 32. First open brackets. So you get 7x minus 28 plus x minus 4 equals 32. 7x and x, 8x. 28 and 4, 32. Add 32 to both sides. You get 64 here and 8x. Now divide both sides by 8. You get x. So you get x is equal to 8. So x means son's age now? That's 8 years. Then what's father's age now? Father's age is 4x. So 4 times 8, 32 years. Another question. There are X females in a bus. Males are 7 more than twice of females. If the total number of passengers is 49 with 6 children, find number of females and males in the bus. If number of females is X, how many males are there? Males are 7 more than twice of females. Twice of females and 7 more than that. So 2x plus 7. And there are 6 children as well. So total number of passengers is 49. X plus 2x plus 7 plus 6 altogether, that's 49. Now try to solve this equation. X and 2x becomes 3x. 6 plus 7, 13. Now subtract 13 from both sides. You get 3x is equal to 36. Now divide this by 3. You get x equals 36 divided by 3, 12. So what's x? X is number of females. So find the number of females and males. So you can write number of females, 12. So how many males are there? Number of males, 12 times 2, that's 24. 24 plus 7. So 31 there. So altogether 31 and 12, you get 43. 43 and 6, 49 passengers are there. Now we'll look at the review exercise. Construct a simple equation for each of the statements given below and solve it. When 5 is added to the value of x, the result is 12. So 5 is added to x. The result is 12. So x plus 5 equals 12. So you need to solve it. So how you solve this? Subtract 5 from both sides. So x becomes 12 minus 5, that's 7. This one, when 3 is subtracted from the value of a minus 3, the result is 8. How do you get rid of this minus 3? Add 3 to both sides. You get a equals 8 plus 3, 11. Sashi's age is denoted by X. Her sister, who is 2 years older to her, is 12 years old. So 2 years older means you have to add 2. So X plus 2 is 12. So what's Sashi's age? So you can subtract 2 from that. So X equals 10. So 10 years old. I have an amount of money denoted by X rupees. Twice this amount. So twice this amount is 2x is equal to 60 rupees. So what is x? Divide this by 2. So you get x equals 60 divided by 2 is 30. So 30 rupees. When 5 is subtracted from 3 times the value of x. What is 3 times the value of x? Is 3x. 5 is subtracted from 3 times the value of x. The result is 1. Now add plus 5 to both sides. What you get? You get 3x equals 5 plus 1, 6. Divide this by 3. You get x equals 6 divided by 3. That's 2. My father is 44 years old today. His age is 5 years more than 3 times my age. Take my age today as y years. So how you construct an equation? His age is 5 years more than 3 times my age. So 3 times my age plus 5 is the father's age. That's 44. Now subtract 5 from both sides. You get 3y equals 39. Divide by 3. You get y equals 13. So my age is 13 and father's age is, here according to this one, the son or daughter is 13 and the father's age is 44 years old. Solve each of the following equations. So these are simple equations. So you have to find the value of x. How you get rid of this 10? You need to subtract 10 from both sides. So what you get here? X equals 15 minus 10. That's 5. This one minus 5 is there. Add 5 to both sides. X becomes 25 plus 5, 30. Here multiply by 5. How you get rid of this 5? You have to divide this by 5. So x equals 4. What's the inverse of plus 3? Subtract 3. Ten you get here. 2x. Now divide this by 2. X is equal to 10 divided by 2. That's 5. 4x minus 1 is 19. Add 1. Add 1. What you get here? 20. 4x is 20. Now divide this by 4. You get x equals 5. This one 3x plus 22. Subtract 22 from both sides. You get 1. So 22 minus 13, 9. So this one is 9. That's minus 9. 3x equals minus 9. Divide this by 3. You get x equals minus 3. Example number 1. Nimali plucked some mangoes from the tree in her garden, saved 16 for herself, and by selling the rest at 25 rupees each, made 875 rupees. Construct a simple equation with this information to find the total number of mangoes that Nimali plucked. So where we can start? There are some mangoes from the tree in her garden. saved 16 for herself. So we have to take X is the number of mangoes. So saved 16 for herself, and by selling the rest, 16 she took. The rest means X number of mangoes were there. So X minus 16 is the number of mangoes here. So by selling the rest at 25 rupees each. So this one, each 25 rupees, made 875 rupees. So this means you can construct an equation X minus 16 times 25, that's 875. Now, how you solve this equation? You can divide this by 25 without expanding brackets. So 25 get cancelled out. X minus 16 is equal to 25 times 3, 75. So 87 minus 75, you get 12. For 125, how many 25s are there? That's 5. Now how you find out X? At 16, you get X equals 51. So what is X means? Number of mangoes. So it says find the total number of mangoes that Nimali plucked. That's 51. Exercise 17.1. Construct a simple equation for each of the following statements. When 5 is added to half the value of X. Half the value means X over 2. 5 is added. The result is 8. So just to construct a simple equation, you don't need to solve it. A parcel has one book of value X rupees and another book worth 50 rupees. The value of the books in 5 such parcels is 750 rupees. So one book of X. So X. Then the other is 50 rupees. A parcel has one book of value X and another book worth 50 rupees. Only one book. This is just the parcel. The value of the books in 5 such parcels multiplied by 5, that's equal to 750 rupees. Raj's brother's age is 1 year less than 1/3 of Raj's age. Raj's brother is 3 years old. So how can you construct this one? If you take Raj's age is X, how can you construct an equation? Raj's brother's age is 1 year less than 1/3 of Raj's age. Raj's age is X. 1/3 is X over 3 and 1 year less. That's Raj's brother's age. Raj's brother is 3 years old. So that's equal to 3. Rashmi has 200 rupees, which is 5 times the amount that is obtained when 10 rupees is deducted from twice the amount that Vishmi has. We'll take Vishmi's amount as X. Then how can you construct the equation? It says the amount that is obtained when 10 rupees is deducted from twice the amount that Vishmi has. Twice the amount means 2x. And here again read, Rashmi has 200 rupees. So 200 rupees, which is 5 times the amount that is obtained when 10 rupees is deducted from twice of Vishmi has, and this is 5 times. Now check whether this is correct. Rashmi has 200 rupees, which is 5 times the amount that is obtained when 10 rupee is deducted from twice the amount that Vishmi has. Another one, when 5 is subtracted from half of a certain number will take as x. So half of that number is x over 2. When 5 is subtracted from half this amount, the result is 2. Example number 1, solve. So you get fractions. What you do first, you can add 1. 3 plus 1 becomes 4. So 2/3 x equals 4. How you get rid of this 3? Multiply both sides by 3. So 12 equals 2x. Now divide both sides by 2. X equals 6. Now check whether this is correct. 6 into 2, 12. 12 divided by 3, 4. 4 minus 1, you get 3. So that's correct. Example number 2, solve 2 minus 3 over 10a equals 5. So we have to get rid of this 2. Subtract 2. 5 minus 2 becomes 3. So you get minus 3a over 10. Multiply both sides by 10. You get 30 equals minus 3a. Now we have to divide both sides by minus 3. So you get a equals 30 divided by minus 3. So this is negative answer. You get negative 10. We can check whether it's correct. Substitute negative 10 here. Negative 10 divided by 10, negative 1. Negative 1 into negative 3 plus 3. So 2 plus 3, you get 5. Exercise 17.2. Solve each of the following equations. Check the accuracy of the solution. X over 5 equals 2. How you get rid of this 5? Multiply both sides by 5. So you get x equals 10. Now check 10 divided by 5, you get 2. So we can write left hand side is 10 divided by 5. So that's equal to 2. It's equal to right hand side as well. This one, a over 3 plus 1 equals 3. Subtract 1 from both sides. You get a over 3 equals 2. Multiply both sides by 3. You get 6 equals a. Now check the answer. Left hand side, 6 divided by 3 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So that's same as right hand side. P over 4 minus 1 equals 2. Add 1 to both sides. You get P over 4 equals 3. multiplied by 4, you get 12 and P here. P equals 12. Check the answer. 12 divided by 4, that's 3. 3 minus 1, you get 2. So this is same as right hand side number. Take this one, 2x over 5 minus 1 equals 7. Add 1. You get 8 equals 2x over 5. Multiply both sides by 5. You get 40 equals 2x. Divide this by 2. X equals 20. Check the accuracy. Left hand side is equal to 2 times 20. That's 40 divided by 5 minus 1. So 8 minus 1 is 7. That's same as right hand side. Three minus 2y over 5 equals 1 and 4/5. So what's the first step? You can convert this, or just you can subtract 3 first. So what you get? Minus 2y over 5 equals this value. Now we'll convert this to improper fraction. 5 times 1, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 over 5. How you convert to the same denominator? You need to get here 5. That means multiply by 5. You get 15. Now 9 minus 15, you get 6. Minus 6. Minus 6 over 5 is minus 2y over 5. Multiply both sides by 5. You get minus 2y equals minus 6. Divide this by minus 2. What's the answer? Minus minus becomes plus. Y equals plus 3. Now, how you check the answer? We'll check it. Take the left hand side. Left hand side of this number is 3 minus y equals 3. So 3 times 2, 6. 6 over 5. 3 minus 6 over 5. Convert to the same denominator. You get 15 over 5 minus 6 over 5. So what's 15 minus 6? 9 over 5. As an improper fraction, you get 1 and 4/5. So that's the same as right hand side. So you can say this is equal to right hand side. We'll take this one. 5m over 16 minus 2 equals half. Add 2. You get 5m over 16 is equal to 2.5. 2.5 as a fraction, improper fraction, you can write 5 over 2. Multiply both the numerator, multiply both sides by 16. You get 5m equals 40. Divide by 5. M equals 8. Check the accuracy. Left hand side. 5m. 5 times 8. 40. 40 divided by 16 minus 2. 4 times here 10. 4 times 4. 2 times 5. 2 times 2. 2.5 minus 2. You get half. So that's equal to right hand side value. Example number 1. Solve. 10 into 1 minus 2x plus 1 equals 6. First get rid of this plus 1. So subtract 1 from both sides. So you get 10, 1 minus 2x equals 6 minus 1, that's 5. Now I can multiply. 10 minus 20x equals 5. Now take this one to the other side, means subtract 10. You get minus 5 is minus 20x. Divide this by minus 20. You get positive x here. Here also minus minus positive. So 5 times 1, 5. This is 1 over 4. So just check the answer. 2 over 4, that's half. 1 minus half is half. 10 into half, that's 5 plus 1. So check with the answer, 1/4. 2 times 1/4, that's half. 1 minus half is half. 10 into half, that's 5. 5 plus 1, 6. So the answer is correct. Exercise 17.3. Solve each of the following equations. Check the accuracy of the solution. So what's the first step? We can divide this by 2 without expanding brackets. I can divide this by 2. So you get x plus 3 equals 4. Now subtract 3. X equals 1. Now check the accuracy. Left hand side. 1 plus 3. 4 into 2, that's 8. So that's equal to the right hand side number. This one we can divide both sides by 3 first without expanding brackets. So you get p minus 2 equals 3. Add 2. What you get? 5 equals p. Now check the accuracy. Left hand side is 3 times p. P means 5 minus 2. So 5 minus 2, 3. 3 times 3, 9. So that's the same as right hand side value. This one also without expanding. You can divide this by 2. 2x minus 1 equals 6 divided by 2 is 3. Add 1. So you get 2x equals 4. Divide this by 2. X equals 2. Check the accuracy. Left hand side. 2 times 2, 4, 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1, 3, 3 times 2, 6. So that's the same as right hand side number. This one, you can divide this by 5. So 1 minus 3x equals 20 divided by 5 is 4. Subtract 1. You get 3 here and minus 3x. Divide this by minus 3. You get x equals minus 1. Now substitute. Take the left hand side and substitute the value. 5 times 1 minus 3 times minus 1. Here you get plus 3. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 times 5, you get 20. That's same as right hand side number. This one, first you have to get rid of this minus 1. So add 1. what you get? 3 minus 4x there, and minus 19 plus 1 minus 18. Divide this by 2. You get 3 minus 4x equals minus 9. Now subtract 3 from both sides. You get minus 12 minus 4x. Divide this by minus 4 to get x, plus x is plus 3. Now check the accuracy. Left hand side, 2, 3 minus 4 times 3, 12 minus 1. 3 minus 12, minus 9. Minus 9 times 2, minus 18, minus 1. You get minus 19. So that's equal to right hand side number. This one you have to first get rid of this minus 5. So keep this, and first we'll add 5. You get 30 here. 10 times 2x plus 1. Now you can divide this by 10. Without expanding brackets, you can simplify. So you get 2x plus 1 here. 30 divided by 10 is 3. Now you need to get rid of this 1. Subtract 1. You get 2 here. 2x in the left hand side. Now divide this by 2. You get x equals 1. Now check the accuracy. Left hand side, 10 into 2 times 1, 2, 2 plus 1, minus 5. So 2 plus 1, 3, 3 times 10, 30, 30 minus 5, you get 25. That's the right hand side value. So this is correct. This one, you can divide this by 2 first. Then 2 get cancelled out. You get x over 3 minus 1 equals minus 3. Add 1 to get rid of this minus 1. So x over 3 equals minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. Multiply this by 3. You get minus 6 as x. Now we'll check the accuracy. Left hand side, 2 into minus 6 divided by 3 minus 1. Minus 6 divided by 3 minus 2. Minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. So you get minus 6. That's the right hand side value. Look at this one. There's a number 2 there. So divide the whole equation by 2. 5x over 2 plus 1 equals minus 9. Get rid of this plus 1. So subtract 1 from both sides. 5x over 2 equals minus 9 minus 1 minus 10. Multiply this by 2. You get 5x equals minus 20. Divide this by 5. X equals minus 4. Now check the accuracy. Left hand side, 2. 5 times minus 4 minus 20 divided by 2 plus 1. Here minus 10. Minus 10 plus 1 minus 9. 2 times minus 9, you get minus 18. So that's the right hand side value. So that means this answer is correct. Another one. What's the first step? You can get rid of this 2. So subtract 2. Minus 7 minus 2. You get minus 9. So minus 3x over 4. Multiply both sides by 4. You get minus 36. Here you get minus 3x. Divide both sides by minus 3. You get x equals minus minus plus 36 divided by 3, 12. Now check the accuracy. We'll take the left hand side. 2 minus 3 times 12 over 4. 4 and 3. So 2 minus 9 minus 7. So this is the right hand side value. This one you can multiply both sides by 5 first. 2 times 5. That's 10. X minus 2 is 10. Add 2. $12 equals x. Now we'll substitute to left hand side. 1/5 x. 12 minus 2. So what's the answer? 12 minus 2 is 10. 1/5 of 10. You get 2. That's the right hand side value. So that's correct. This one you have to first get rid of this minus 1. Half 3 minus x. So add 1. You get 5 here. Here half 3 minus x. Multiply both sides by 2. You get 10 here and 3 minus x. Get rid of this plus 3. Subtract 3. 7 equals minus x. So divide this by minus 1. X becomes minus 7. Now substitute and see whether our answer is correct. Half 3 minus minus 7 and another minus 1. Half minus minus plus 3 plus 7, 10. Then half of 10, that's 5. 5 minus 1, you get 4. So that's the answer on the right hand side. This one you have to first get rid of plus 2. 1/3 2p minus 1. Add 2, so you subtract 2. Next, 1/3 2p minus 1. Here, how can you simplify this one? You can convert to 9. This becomes 9 here, so 9 times 2, 18. 5 minus 18 minus 13 over 9 is equal to 1/3 2p minus 1. Multiply both sides by 3. 2p minus 1 equals minus 13 divided by 3. Now add 1. Minus 13 over 3 plus 1. So you get 2p equals, convert to the same denominator, minus 13 over 3. I can write this one as 3 over 3. Minus 13 plus 3, minus 10. So minus 10 over 3. So divide this by 2. So minus 10 over 3 divide by 2 means multiply by half. Take the reciprocal. P becomes minus 5 over 3, or if it's a mixed number, you get minus 1 and 2/3. Now we'll check the accuracy. So we'll take left hand side, 1/3, 2p, 2 times p, multiply this by 2, minus 10 over 3, minus 1 plus 2. We'll check the answer here, 1/3. Minus 10 over 3, I can write minus 1 as minus 3 over 3. Minus 10 minus 3, minus 13. So 1/3 minus 13 over 3 plus 2. What's this answer? Minus 13 over 9. Plus 2 I can write, convert to 9. This is 18 over 9. Minus 13 plus 18. You get 5. So 5 over 9. So that's the same as right hand side number. So that means this is correct. Worded problem. An envelope contains X number of 10 rupee notes and 5 20 rupee notes. The total amount of money in 5 such envelopes is 750 rupees. Construct an equation with the information given above. By solving equation, find the number of 10 rupee notes in one envelope. So X is 10 rupee notes and 5 20 rupee notes are there. That's in one envelope. So if you take 5 such envelopes, that's 750. So we'll construct an equation. X into 10, 10x. Here 5 times 20, you get 100 rupees. So this is for one envelope. 5 such envelopes, that means multiplied by 5, that's equal to 750 rupees. So this is an equation. How you solve that? You can first divide this by 5 without expanding brackets. You get 10x plus 100 equals 5 times 1, 5, and here 150. So 10x, here subtract 100 from both sides. You get 50 here is 10x. Divide this by 10. What's x? X equals 5. So 5 means number of 10 rupee notes. So find the number of 10 rupee notes in one envelope. That means 5. Number of 10 rupee notes is equal to 5. Miscellaneous exercise. Let x be a positive integer. When 12 is added to twice the integer right after x, the result is 38. Express the positive integer right after x in terms of x. So what's the positive integer right after x in terms of x? So x is the whole number. Next whole number, x plus 1. So the number right after x is x plus 1. Construct an equation in terms of x. So when 12 is added to twice the integer right after x is 38. So that's the equation. And how you solve this? First you need to subtract 12 from both sides. So you get 26. So 2 times x plus 1 equals 26. Divide this by 2. X plus 1 equals 13. Subtract 1, x equals 12. So what's x means? The positive integer. Find the positive integer denoted by x by solving the above equation. So positive integer is 12. Question number 2. A factory worker receives P rupees as his daily wage and additional 100 rupees as an allowance for each day he works. He worked 20 days during a certain month and received 20,000 rupees in total. What is his daily wage? So we have to take that's daily wage as x. So we'll construct an equation. A factory worker receives P rupees as his daily wage. So here already given P is the daily wage. An additional 100 rupees as an allowance for each day. So what's the amount he gets per day? The daily wage plus the allowance. So he worked for 20 days. 20 times that. That amount is 20,000 rupees. So this is the equation. How you solve? First divide this by 20. You get P plus 100 equals 1000. So subtract 100 from both sides. You get 900 equals P. So what's the daily wage? So P equals 900 rupees. Question number 3. A father's age is 8 years and his son's age is 31 years. 5 years ago, the son's age was 1 year more than half the age of his father at that time. What was the son's age 5 years ago? A father's age is A and his son's age is 31 years. 5 years ago, the son's age was 1 year more than half the age of his father at that time. So what was the son's age 5 years ago? Now 31. 31 minus 5. So that's 26. Then second part, write the father's age 5 years ago in terms of A. Father's age is A years now. 5 years before, A minus 5. Then construct an equation in A using the above information. So it says 5 years ago, the son's age was, that means 26, was 1 year more than half the age of his father. Half the age of his father and 1 more year. That means plus 1. So this is the equation, and find father's present age by solving the equation. So we'll try to solve this. 26 is half a minus 5 plus 1. Subtract 1 from both sides. You get 25 equals half of a minus 5. Multiply both sides by 2. You get a minus 5 equals 50. So add 5 to that. You can get rid of this minus 5. So a equals 55. So what's father's age now? 55 years. So father's age is 55 years. So we covered all theory related to solving simple equations. When an algebraic expression is equated to a number or another algebraic expression, such a relationship is known as an equation. The solution to an equation is the value of the unknown term that satisfies the equation. So practice all exercises and thorough with solving simple linear equations.